Since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when
Thanks for the opportunity.
I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Now it's not enough that you didn't condemn people on social media who supported the ad who may have at some point been racist. You understand, right? It will never be enough. Apologize to these people. Never. God got this right, according to Lane.
Okay.
Sydney Sweeney. He believes that God has created no finer woman.
Yeah.
And I think she's cute. But let's set this up. Celebrity pandering, and this is why this is so refreshing.
Yeah, she's like a Special Olympics 10.
Is that a compliment? Is that a good thing? Is it a bad?
You take it how you want.
I don't know. I mean, there could be some special needs people who are really good looking. I haven't.
Sydney Sweeney.
You can comment if that's a good thing. If it's
I don't know.
I'll give her. You know what?
You're first to the gulag in my country, Josh.
No, he was complimenting her. I think it was a compliment. I am saying that she's a breath of fresh air because there was the jeans ad, and now people are trying to corner her on it, and she's responding superbly. And I have a few theories as to why I think she is more right-leaning than people may even realize. And by the way, I appreciate that she doesn't want to talk about politics. If a celebrity wants to avoid discussing politics, and if a celebrity generally communicates something to the effect of, I don't really think it's our job to tell people what to think, they're almost invariably conservative because it can only help your career in Hollywood to be outspokenly left. If someone is reserved, it means they have to hide something in that industry. So she's a very stark contrast to the celebrity pandering, which has actually gotten worse in recent memory. It's a staple of modern culture, especially from ladies.
There are times when it feels a bit impossible, doesn't it? To exist in a world where it feels like we can't be louder than a whisper without it making headlines.
You have a microphone.
There's something beautiful and terrifying about how much the world seems to care about our opinions,
and you love it,
while simultaneously telling us to stick to our arts.
No, we don't care about your opinions.
The movies that
we never have.
I'm so well known for, they were very much of a time, and if you were to remake that now, I think it would have to be much more diverse.
Those times were awesome.
And it would have to be...
they were fast times.
At
you
Ridgemont.
couldn't make a movie that white.
It is Emily Ratajkowski and... It's election day today. You need to get to the polls. They're open till 9 p.m.
Trump is using military forces to stop a protest. And I want y'all to consider what kind of government it appears to be when every time we exercise our democratic right to protest, the military is deployed against us.
Has an art always been opinionaed? Has it always held perspective, experience? Wasn't it always
you're an
meant
actor,
to
not an
be
artist.
this way, to shift the worldview?
No, those movies are really, really very white. and they don't really represent what it is to be a teenager in a school in America today, I don't think.
I think a lot of people feel like it's better for art if artists can keep themselves a little bit separate from politics.
Yeah, I've never talked about my personal life.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's better, right, if you kind of don't have to talk about it. But in my very next question, I'm going to ask you to talk about it. Here's the clip.
We're sort of talking around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised by the reaction?
I did a jean ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans.
I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. Mm-hmm. And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that, it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it.
And just want to take a moment here. First off, she's a very bad interviewer, and she's particularly a bad interviewer for Gentleman's Quarterly.
Igor?
Yeah.
But that was a character from Minecraft.
Here's the other thing: is this shows the difference between misinformed and uninformed. Now, just to be fair, Sydney Sweeney is not answering in any way that's particularly impressive, and that in and of itself is impressive. She's answering like a young woman would, an average young woman of average, maybe slightly above average intelligence. She's answering like a girl.
Something that you want to say about the ad itself, the Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself? Okay. Yeah. And the criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when
Thanks for the opportunity.
I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Yeah. Stop being a nosy bitch.
Yeah,
that's what she's saying.
That's a polite way of saying, hey, why don't you shut the hell up and let's get this over with. Did you notice, by the way, the entire time, I didn't watch the whole interview, but every single clip we have here, the entire time, Sydney Sweeney is looking right at her. Yeah. Right under the eyes.
Right.
The whole time. Mm-hmm. And the whole time she's asking her uncomfortable, unwanted questions, she's looking away. She's looking down. She's looking over. And when she looks at Sydney, she goes, like, do you want to talk about that specifically? Like, do you want to apologize? Like, do you want to tell everybody that you made a mistake and that you're bad?
Right. And here's the other thing, too, that she did. You know, she said white people shouldn't, joke about genetic superiority. This is why you don't apologize to the left. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. There's no comparison to anyone else. It didn't say superior genes to a black person, to a brown person. It didn't say superior genes to this interviewer for Gentleman's Quarterly. In other words, now it used to be, hey, you can't compare and make someone feel less than other somebody or denigrate somebody. Now you can't pay a compliment to someone if they are white. The left heard Sydney Sweeney has superior genes to blacks and browns, and those kind of yellow. Like that's what they heard.
The word superior wasn't even in the commercial.
No, it's Sydney Sweeney has great genes. It would be like me saying, "Hey, you've got great hair," and someone going like, "So what? That means that black people don't?" What are you talking about?
Yeah, and I think that the fact that we kind of, I made a little joke earlier, saying I don't think she's that attractive, and you guys said, oh, she's very attractive. That right there, that whole argument of like, oh, she's hot, no, she's not.
I'm with you. I think she's pretty.
Well, you know what? I can say she has great genes, and I'm not saying she's better than anybody.
Exactly.
That's exactly what that whole commercial is.